When I began on this journey, I was desperate. I was devastated. I'm a mom of two teenagers, and since I got divorced 8 years ago, I have struggled to make a living as a solo entrepreneur doing life coaching. I was eager to transform other people's lives, but I wasn't even able to transform my own. I was stuck in the drama. My inner rebel would self-sabotage my results, and on the outer world, I would see this reflected in my teenage daughter rebelling against everything, especially towards me. I wanted to be respected, but I didn't even respect myself until I discovered this blueprint. And this blueprint walked me through step by step how to change my mindset from self-sabotaging and rebelling against my own results and successes that would have made me proud had I known how to push through my inner resistance, and how to get a daily recurring income stream without having to chase around after clients, how to work only 2 hours a day to get the results I wanted. So I didn't have to worry 24/7 about how to make ends meet. And so I didn't have to cover up myself to not feel the shame and guilt of trying and never succeed. So when I jumped out into this journey, I was afraid this would just be another add-on to a whole long series of failed attempts to succeed in my business. I was afraid I would get judged from the outside world. I was afraid to get overwhelmed. And I was afraid that I would be cheating on my mission to transform other people's lives when I bought in on something that was already made, plug and play. I thought that only if I do all the hard work myself, I am worthy of other people's respect and for the respect for myself. In this program, I have learned how I can shift my mindset from working hard, getting impatient when I, prior to this, didn't see the results right away, and then self-sabotaging myself and quit, to now change this into having a winning mindset, celebrating the small wins, the development, the ahas, seeing my winning results on a daily basis and building myself up day by day. I have learned how to face my own flaws and transform them into resources so I can propel myself out of the victim role once and for all. And you know what? You might be fighting. You might be complaining about what other people's faults are. If you have any drama going on in your life, you're part of the victim triangle. And for me, I had to decide to be done with that. I learned how to structure my time and get effective. I only need to work 2 hours a day. Everything is automated. So the company does everything else for you. You just have to show up as yourself. Then I can be present for myself and my family all the rest of the day. This not only gives me more time for what I really want and what really matters, it also gives me focus, teaches me how to be present in whatever I'm in at any given moment, not being in my head all the time, worrying about how to make ends meet, worrying about if I would be revealed as a failure that still haven't succeeded business-wise. When I saw people in this program make $300, $600, $900, and some even more every single day just by being themselves and show up every day for just a couple of hours, I thought that if they can do it, I can do it as well. And you know what? This is just ordinary people, people from all over the world, people from all levels of society, people that comes from nothing and just nails it. All the years since my divorce 8 years ago, if I have ever earned enough money, I would work my butt off. And I have to admit, this would not even be with transformational coaching calls. I had to take extra jobs in areas I was well overqualified for. I have a huge respect for people that do this work for a living all through their whole life. But I didn't respect myself because I knew I was made for more. I have a mission to change people's life on a deep level, but I couldn't do so because I wasn't able to attract clients. But you know what? Now I know what needed to change first, and this was inside of myself. And when I purchased this program, I didn't even know that this program would help me do so, but it did. I actually thought this would just be a marketing program that I could sell to other people to get me a needed income. But there were so much more to it. So if you want to learn more about this blueprint that took me from feeling devastated and desperate, that sapped me out of my self-sabotaging victim role, my inner and outer dramas, and taught me how to respect myself. If you want to learn how to get focused and effective by only working 2 hours a day, and to see how I got invited to face my feelings of guilt, shame, and doubt of myself, and transform myself into taking responsibility and to being the CEO of my own life and business. And if you, as I had, want to have a full functioning plug and play business that includes a fully automated system for the enrolling of clients while teaching you a system of how to easily attract people into the system so you can help other people transform their lives as well. If this sounds appealing to you, just put ready in the comments. I have started this business going social on TikTok. And you know what? I had no experience on this platform prior to that. I knew my teenage daughter was hanging out there a lot, binge watching dance and beauty videos, but I had no idea that this could be a place for me to hang out and even do business. When I started out, I was weighing this up against going back to a 9-to-5 job, and I just didn't want to do that. I decided that if I could get into a point where I could make ends meet within the first year, I would be happy. You know, my worst enemy is my own impatience. This have led me to quit over and over again. So I have decided to be patient with myself all the way through. This is both a business, an opportunity to gain money, to gain back time, and to transform myself into a whole new version of myself. This is a process. This is life-changing. And then, what might be even more important, this is not a lonely path to eternity. There is a heart-centered community that follows you all the way on the path. There are the most loving mentors that have created all of this for us, and a whole community of like-minded and loving people that is there to support us. I'm on the most important path of my life, and if you want to join, just reach out and I will give you my hand and support you to take the leap of faith and step up for yourself. If you're ready, type yes in the comments.